Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I cannot see a single person, so everybody comes after me know that you're just talking into a blank. Now, for everybody who doesn't know what this is about, these are shifters. I've written 3 books about shifters, and the thing that is slightly different is that these are shifters who are first and foremost wolves. They only really put on skin, as they say, they never become human, to deal with the human world. Not all of them are very good at it, though. So the heroine of the first book, for example, Silver, is terrible at it. She's never been allowed off land because her hair remains a silvery gray, even when she's in skin, and her teeth are also long.
I love you, but we just want you to be heard.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
And I figured that shouting at you from the mark wasn't going to help anything.
Okay. Is this better?
Yeah.
All right.
Better.
So she's also failed the obligatory introduction to human behaviors class 4 times. But she convinces her alpha, John, to allow her to go off land with the much more worldly Tiberius. At Hannaford's, Ty leaves me in the check-it-out line with our cart while he gets the coffee we forgot. "Stay here, Sil," he says. "I'll be right back. Just keep moving the cart in line and don't do," he looks around briefly, "anything." He draws 2 fingers down my upper lip to remind me about my teeth. A woman tries to maneuver her cart filled with 3 children and food down the aisle, and because it has a bulky wheel, it gets jammed behind a display of hand sanitizer. No matter how much she pushes and pulls, the cart won't move. There's a man behind me in a Patriot sweatshirt. I tell him I'll be right back. "You need to lift it," I say to the woman. She doesn't seem to understand, so I just do it myself. Her mouth opens and closes, but no sound comes out. Since humans are always talking, this naturally worries me. I make conversation, like John told me I should, to put humans at ease. I ask her if the 3 children in the cart are all hers. She nods slowly, and I congratulate her on her fertility and on surviving so many live births. The littlest kid, who is seated up front, starts to cry, and the mother takes him out and glowers at me. One of the kids in the back says I'm very strong for a grandma. He is small, so I explain to him that I am 270 moons, and it will be many, many moons more before I breed, if ever. A lot of people stare, and it's not friendly. And I suddenly feel very self-conscious about my hair and suck my lips tighter over my teeth. Someone has pushed our cart out of line. The man in the Patriot sweatshirt is now almost at the front. I told him I'd be right back, I explain, as Ty tumbles his armload of vacuum-packed coffee bricks into the basket. He probably figured he could move our cart, what with me being a subordinate and all. I put a box on the conveyor belt that moves it from point A to point A plus 2 feet. The lady rubs it over a window until it chirps. I put another box on the conveyor belt and watch it on its strange little pilgrimage. The lady's eyebrows shoot up. Someone behind us coughs irritably, and Ty starts cramming things willy-nilly on the conveyor belt, and all crowd to the lady, who no longer has time to do anything with her eyebrows. I'm starting to feel less and less comfortable. Like for all the studying I've done, I don't really understand this world. And at the pet store, I forget myself and suggest that $12 is too much to pay for a guinea pig that seems to have a lot of fur and very little meat. I stumble over the answer to why we need a gross of cheese chews and 24 tubes of peanut butter toothpaste. Because the chicken toothpaste tastes disgusting. What she means, Ty says, is that the dogs prefer peanut butter. We breed dogs, huskies and northern Inuits. I know it's what the alpha wants us to say, but I can't get my mouth to form the sounds. Our pups don't like carrion toothpaste. Our children like peanut butter. I just want to go home, but we have one last stop. And while Ty pumps gas, I take my list into the body shop. The boss is a tall, lanky young man with lots of pimples, straight-cut bangs, and a blue polo shirt. He wears a red and white hat with a grease-stained bill that says Utica Club on it. Never seen a girl color her hair all white and gray, he says. I didn't color it. It comes this way. Can I touch it? He asks, his hand raised. I wish Ty would hurry up. The boss puts his hand in my hair. You're real pretty, he says quietly. I see you have an erection, I say. But I feel I should tell you, you would have to fight him, I point out the window, if you wanted to mount me. Ty sees me and mouths, you okay? I wave back. The boss looks at me and then at Ty, and his mouth still gaping lurches towards the back office. I'm guessing he hadn't anticipated that a runt like me would have a bedfellow like Ty. Not a minute later, a man in a red button-down shirt, camouflage jacket, and blue jeans belted high around his waist comes out of the same office. That your car? The red one? Yes. You up there with John Torrance? Yes, I'm John's niece, I say, remembering what John told me about blood being more important to humans than pack. And him, he points to where Ty just hung up the gas nozzle. He with you? He's my bedfellow. John told me that if anyone asked, Ty is my boyfriend, not bedfellow, boyfriend. But I can't do it, it's like the thing with dogs. Some words feel wrong on my tongue. Ty is no boy, and he's no friend either. A friend doesn't make me feel like climbing him, my legs tied around his hips until he thickens and swells into my mazy spaces. The man in the camouflage jacket sucks on his back teeth with a sharp slunk. What the hell goes on up there? We, I say, are a group of like-minded individuals, and this time, except for one little fumble, I recite John's instructions exactly, who seek to live in harmony with nature and our fellow pack man. There was another word he told me, but I've forgotten what it was. I leave out the dog part. Hippies? Hippies, that's it. And where'd your bedfellow go? I look towards the deserted car. I'm guessing the bathroom. There are a lot of irritating noises here. The flickering lights overhead, the refrigerators, the countertop oven with crinkled carrion sticks circling endlessly on metal rods. I don't much like hippies. And everything smells like death. This gas, this man, those wrinkled carrion sticks, hot dogs, the sign says. $1.50 for two. The dog in me is getting panicky. She doesn't like the overheated air buffeting my skin with a slick plastic smell everywhere, and she wants to claw out that man's disapproving eyes. The bell rings, and those disapproving eyes narrow, watching Ty carefully. Where'd you go? Bathroom, Ty says, in that quiet, dark voice that feels like night air on my soul right about now. If that's okay by you. No, it's not okay. I don't like you people. I don't like that you buy up all the land and don't do a damn thing with it. I don't like that when I try to do something with my land that has been in my family for generations, Torrance calls the government with some crap about polluting the aquifer. Why don't I just pay, and then we'll be on our way? Ty hands the man one of the prepaid cards the pack keeps in our office. I'll take a receipt, Ty says when the man hands the card back. You'll take yourself out of here, is what you'll do. He pulls his camouflage jacket back, and I see the handle of a big gun stuck in a holster. In that second, my breath comes fast, and my heart beats hard, and a growl rumbles through my chest. But Ty just shakes his head at me. How is it he's never afraid? How is it that I never scent that cocktail of salt and old leather, the potent combination of sweat and adrenaline, the smell of fear? In one step, he pulls a receipt out of the cash register and hovers so that this man can feel the many inches Ty has on him. Feel that my bedfellow has the BMI of a jackhammer. The door to the back office opens slightly. The boss watches through the crack. I can't believe you let him treat us that way, I yell. Bafflement flits across the boss's pimply face as I point to the man with a gun. I don't know how you got to be in charge, because you've got the balls of an omega. Ty jerks hard on my arm, and I stumble across the threshold of the body shop. What would make you say that, he says, clambering into the car beside me. He's not in charge, he's just some high school kid. Didn't you see? It said right here, and I jabbed my finger at a spot high on my left breast. It said boss in big letters. Oh, Jesus, Sil.